out with, I get an iron mine, you get a gold mine, and I get Sukune. The decks are in a specific order. The Crab Army can see the Dragon Army approaching, and they have moved one of their personalities to the very front of Beiden Pass to await the arrival of Toturi and his mysterious dragon forces. Alright, so we take the top 4 cards of our Dynasty deck to make our provinces. I decided to just use these card backs for everything.
Yeah,
even though I do like the old card backs. If you destroy all 4 provinces, you win. I have little counters for family honor.
Oh, that's right. We need to have enough honor to recruit dudes.
Yeah. And we have our 5 card opening hands. Okay, so the player with the higher starting family honor goes first, so that is Dragon. Every turn you'll go through each step in the turn sequence. A chart detailing turn sequence has been provided. Okay, so Dragon begins the first turn. So I think it's just going to kind of walk us through a few turns. First thing you do every turn is straighten every card that has become bowed. However, since it's the first turn, you don't have any bowed cards. Second phase is called the events phase. In the events phase, you turn over all the face-down dynasty cards in your provinces. And we're looking for an event. Looks like we do see an event. If you see any events, they happen at the moment you turn the card face up. You don't have any choice about whether an event occurs, apparently. Okay. So we have Alliance. Select a clan other than your own for the remainder of the game. Yeah.
I'm going to pick Crane.
It says here you choose Unicorn.
Really, even though Dojo announced it literally here. Okay,
Yeah.
I pick Unicorn.
Yeah. Apparently there are a lot of Unicorn cards in your deck.
Alright, I'll leave it out there.
Yeah. After you finish resolving the event, place it in your discard pile and immediately refill the province with the next card. Place face down. Now you go to your action phase. During this phase, you can play actions from cards in your hand or use cards in play to perform actions. You can also give new followers, items, and spells to your personalities. Since you don't have any personalities in play yet and no actions, you take no action. Crab player doesn't have any actions either. Next is the attack phase. No personalities, so there are no attacks. So we're just kind of skipping through the phases here. And then we enter the dynasty phase. So this is when, obviously, you buy cards in your dynasty row. So it says you want to recruit a personality to catch up with the crab player. You decide to hire Miramoto Hitomi. All cards have costs. You must have enough. You do have enough family honor. She requires 2. And so you must pay her enough gold to entice her to your service. You must bow your stronghold and your gold mine to produce 7 gold.
Wait, let's flip. Hold on.
Note that gold mine produces 1 more gold than normal. Yeah, of course. Hitomi is from your clan, and you could take 2 gold savings to bring her into play, but you have produced enough gold to pay her 2 costs, so instead you get the honor bonus equal to her personal honor, which is 2. So you are now at 6.
Her honor requirement is 4. Her personal honor is 2.
Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad. Yeah, I got those mixed up. She comes into play unbowed. Can't attach items or followers even if you could afford them, nor could you attack with Hitomi because we've already passed those phases. So you'll have to wait till next turn, but she can help defend. Last thing you can do during your dynasty phase is to discard any cards you don't like or don't want to wait for. Doji Kuanon is a Crane samurai who is a strong military leader and has a very strong personal force of will, but he is not someone you will have enough honor to bring into play very soon. Yeah, wait. No, you do. Okay, well, maybe they made a mistake there. So you decide to discard him. Replace him immediately with a face-down card. Leave the Sanctified Temple in play and hope to play it your next turn. The last thing you do during every end phase is to draw a card. When you have more than 8 cards, you must discard down to 8. So yeah, go ahead and draw a card, and your turn is now over. Alright, Crab. Started with Iron Mine and Sukune in play. When you turn over, okay, so, oh, right. So we do events phase first. So we turn over the cards. We see an event, Unexpected Allies. All players turn over the top card of their dynasty decks. If it is a personality, it is put into play immediately. Otherwise, it is discarded. Oh, I got a small farm. Okay. Well, that's good for you.
I kind of boned you there.
Yeah.
I got a 10 cost Daria.
10 cost, jeez. So small farm is discarded. Dragon gets diarrhea. His honor requirement is 10. Ordinarily, you couldn't bring him into play, but Unexpected Allies waives that. No effects are generated by the cards being put into play. You are now finished with this event, so it is discarded and replaced with a face-down card. Dragon Clan player, so I think it did that to dissuade me from attacking.
Right.
So I don't really want to attack now. I'm holding a card that I can play and an item that I can play. Follower and an item. And I think it wants me to do that. You're in your action phase and you can attach them both to Sukune to make him stronger for a future attack or defense. So we're going to give Sukune a Nodachi, and that costs 4, so I guess I'll bow the Stronghold. And then a Goblin Mob, which costs 0. So he has some goblins with him now.
And you lose 2 honor.
Yes. Mob costs no gold, but you lose 2 honor as noted, dropping your family honor to 1. Bow your stronghold to produce 4 gold. Notice that the where was I? Notice that the Nodachi has bonuses with plus indicators. So now I have +2 force and +1 chi. Goblin Mob. What does that do? It has added 1 force, okay. But they do not. Oh, okay. So the item increases his personal stats. The Goblin Mob adds stats to the unit, but doesn't actually increase his personal stats.
Right.
You could attack this turn, however, 2 guys on the other side. So probably not enough military force. So we're going to skip over the attack phase and go to dynasty phase. So we're going to bow the Iron Mine to produce 3 gold, and what are we going to play? We're going to play a Jade Works. So Jade Works comes into play bowed, and we refill that. Personalities come into play unbowed. Holdings are bowed when you bring them into play. And you refill the province, and now we're out of gold to spend. So Hida Kisada costs 16 gold, and you need 6 personal honor. So they're teaching us to discard cards that you can't play immediately.
I mean, that's fair. I'm pretty sure your deck is packed with Shadowlands cards, so.
Yeah. You now have the unbowed Sukune in play. Just draw a card from your fate deck. And that is the end of my turn. Alright, so it is Dragon's turn. First, you straighten your bowed cards. Turn over the face down Dynasty cards. See if we get any events. No events.
No events.
So you go to your action phase. So it says you could attach the Spearman from your hand to either of your characters. You want to save your gold for later in the turn. I'm guessing, whoops, because what do you have here? 8 gold, 3 gold, a lot of cards to
You can
play.
probably buy Sukune for no.
Yeah, it's
no
kind of funny
no
how
premium on her.
they gave both Dragon and Crab a Sukune. Like, was that intentional?
I don't know.
Because it's not that hard to just not have any duplicate names, I feel like. Okay, anyway.
So I'm not spending gold.
Yeah. Oh, and it also points out that giving infantry followers to a cavalry character, which he is, would make him no longer cavalry, so you don't want to do that.
Right.
So it says you have a handful of good cards, so you decide to declare an attack. When you attack your opponent, you take turns deploying your troops. First, the attacker sends his infantry units, in this case, Hitomi. And then, okay, so in this case, your only infantry unit is Hitomi. You decide to assign her to attack the Crab Province with Sanctified Temple. After the attacker declares attacking infantry, the defender declares his defending infantry. Not wishing to lose the temple, I will declare Sukune as a defender. Okay, so now you have your cavalry unit. And it says you're going to be tricky and use it to attack the Crab Province at the other end of the row.
Okay.
If the Crab player had any cavalry units, I could defend now, but I don't. Okay. Note that there is a battle at each of the defender's provinces, even if no units have been assigned to attack or defend them. You can move in or move home sometimes. Whenever an attack is launched, the peasants in each province prepare to defend against whatever forces may appear. Okay, it says you're about to further outmaneuver me. As the attacker, you get to choose in what order the battles are resolved. So we choose Dairia's battle first. That battle now moves to the battle action segment. As the defender, I get the first chance to perform an action. When you don't have any units in battle, you aren't allowed to perform any actions in that battle unless your action will move a unit into the battle. Unfortunately, I must pass because I have no units in this battle. Only action I can play are open or battle actions with which move a card into battle, or ones like the Stronghold that say they can played even if you have no units. My Stronghold is bowed though, so I cannot use that. It is now your turn to perform an action. You have a unit here, so you can play actions. You play Superior Tactics on Hitomi. And what does that do? Move this.
Hitomi over.
Yep, that's what I figured. She has a chi high enough to play the card. 3 or higher, yep. You move her to join the battle. It would also have been okay to move him to a different province, although I don't. It says that, but I don't think that would be a good.
Yeah, it's pointless because you get 7 province strength.
Yeah, and also you could have just assigned him to a different province. Crab still has no legal action, so must pass. Your army has a force of 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, and my province strength is also 7, so it is not quite enough. I guess you need to exceed it. So you play the open action Careful Planning from your hand. And that just gives a 1/1 bonus. You decide to play it on Hitomi, giving her a total force of 4, and your army's force is raised to 8, enough to destroy the province. The Crab Clan player passes again with a sigh, apparently. You need to take no further action, so you pass, and now the battle is resolved. So there's no army to destroy because I don't have any personalities in the battle. Your army's force is 8, so it's larger than the province strength, so it is destroyed. The crab reveals that... Oh, hold on. This card is Gambling House. Wait, where's my... There we go. And that is discarded. Slides his decks together and now only has 3 provinces and a bad attitude remaining.
Aw.
Yeah. That's fine. Okay.
Trying to get you into that crab mindset.
Yeah. Yeah, and then your guys bow as they walk home. Attackers always bow when they walk home. That makes sense. You may resolve the battles at the remaining provinces in any order you wish. Technically, there's a battle at each one, but nobody's probably going to do anything. Oh, okay. It gives us some dialogue even. Wow, this is pretty in-depth. It says, you ask the crab player anything else, and the crab player says, my revenge will be an eternity of darkness. And then you say, you say, anything else for these battles? And the crab player says, no. As a defender, Hida Sukune does not have to bow at the end of his battle because he doesn't have to walk home. He doesn't get to destroy anyone because he's not facing anybody. So I think that is it. So we are done with attacks. So now you move on to Dynasty phase. It says you're still short on gold. You have 7 that you can generate. So you're going to bow your stronghold to buy Sanctified Temple. That gives you another gold generating holding. And after you place a card face down, you notice your gold mine produces just enough for this guy. He costs 3 gold. So we're going to bring him into play.
Good old Marito
Yep.
wristwatch.
He is not a Dragon Clan personality, so you don't get any honor. You draw a fate card, and your turn is over. Okay, Crab turn 2. So I straighten my bad cards. And then we're going to turn these over, I believe. No events. Action phase. Don't have any limited or open actions you wish to perform, and no followers you want to attach. You ask the dragon player if they have any open actions. They decline, so you skip through your action phase. So, attack. You have an unbowed unit, Hida Sukune, and you only have a little Shugenja boy. So you assign Hida Sukune to attack the province with Miramoto Sukune. So he's coming over there. It actually mentions their names. It says, as you may be noticing, Sukune and variants of it is a pretty common name in Rokugan, and Hida Sukune wants no confusion. Okay.
That's why you're attacking.
I guess so, yeah. Oh, well, it gives another reason. It says he's also a strong cavalry character, so you don't want that to... too much speed for you to handle. Personalities that are already bowed can't be assigned to attack or to defend. The only defense would be futile and result in your Shugenja getting killed, so you announce that there are no units assigned to defend. So how much force? 3, 4, 5, 6, and your province strength is 5. So I am...
For now.
For now, yeah. So I am breaking it. Since neither of you have an action to perform, you agree to skip to the resolution. Oh yeah, it's just big enough. I keep thinking that it's equal to or greater than, but it has to be greater than. So he is sent to the discard pile. Sukune bows as he walks home. I assume that his attached cards don't bow. And now we only have 3 provinces each. However, the Dragon Stronghold now takes effect, so you are at 7 province strength. In your dynasty phase, you decide you want more samurai to attack and defend with. So rather than spend full price for one of your samurai and gain a measly amount of honor, you decide to bring both into play cheaply. You bow your stronghold to bring Crab Hat into play. And let's refill that.
Slowbro.
Yep. Paying 2 less gold because he is affiliated with my clan. Then you bow your Iron Mine and Jade Works for 6 gold. And that gets us Yakumo.
Paying with Jade Works for Yakumo is ironic.
Yeah. Don't forget to refill the province, draw a fate card, and that is it. Let's move him over here because he's bowed. So Dragon, straighten all your cards. And let's see if we find any events. Looks like there are not going to be any events. Ooh. There's a unicorn guard. It wants you to look at the card you drew at the end of your last turn, Iaijutsu Challenge. As a limited action, you can have one of your personalities issue a challenge for a duel to any one of the crab personalities. Notice the gold cost of this action is 0, so you just play it on the table. So yeah, you're going to play that, and it says you're going to have Diarrhea challenge Sukune to a duel. Winner gains 5 honor, it may decline, it costs 7 honor. Crab player could refuse the challenge, but that is extremely cowardly and dishonorable, and I would lose 7 honor, and Sukune would be dishonored. Oh yeah, it does say that. The crab player apparently has a surprise, so Sukune steps forward honorably to accept the challenge. Just before the duel begins, Hira Yakumo steps forward and declares that his long feud with Diarrhea is more important than the challenge with Sukune by playing the reaction, "He's mine."
Dun dun dun.
So he is going to replace Sukune. And he has the same amount of chi, okay. You normally cannot take actions while an action is being resolved, but a reaction is the exception. You can play it whenever it says you can. Okay, since Diarrhea issued the challenge, the Crab Clan player gets the first choice to focus or strike. His chi is currently lower. You have 4, I have 3. So he decides to focus with a large value card. In this case, the Ancestral Sword of the Crab Clan, which you don't know what it is yet, technically. Which he plays face down. You now have the advantage. Oh, you know that you had the advantage. Wait, what? 5 to 3. Wait. Do I get like... Wait, what's it saying?
Well, you've just focused, what, 4, right?
Right.
So I know it's 5 to 3.
You know...
You actually know it's 7 to 3. Or 7 to 5.
Oh, you have 5, not 4. Okay, yeah, okay. I got confused for a second. You definitely don't want to lose a great samurai like Diarrhea, so you decide to focus heavily with the card Torrential Rain. Your opponent... Unlike this example, your opponent will not normally know your personality's current chi in a duel, just your starting chi and how many cards you focus. Crab player, determined to kill off Diarrhea, focuses with the only other big focus value card in his hand, Ring of Water. Crab player has now discarded 2 of the most powerful cards in his deck, but if he wins this duel, it will be worth it, he hopes. What are the... Oh, sorry. Someone is talking in stream chat. The strongholds... This is the Battle for Beiden Pass set, so the strongholds are War Fortress of the Crab. And on the other side, Mountain Keep of the Dragon. And we're just going through the Learn to Play rules. Lost my place. Oh, there we are. Without knowing your opponent's real chi, pretending, look at the current situation. You started with a 2-point chi advantage in the duel and focused with a 4. Your opponent's focuses would have to average a combined total of 6 just to tie in the duel. So rather than discard another card, you think you've probably won and aren't willing to give up a ring to improve your chances, you declare a strike. So we turn our cards face up. I have 8 plus 3 is 11. You have 5 plus 4 is 9. Yakumo is just a hair faster. It is Dairea's last day as he falls under Yakumo's blade. The crab player gains 5 points of honor from the victory as described. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Man, look at the armor on EI Jutsu Challenge picture.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's amazing.
I like the old art. Yakumo bows because he's mine, says he bows after the duel, and then all of these cards get discarded. So
I mean, I would be upset if I had paid for diarrhea, but I didn't, so
I guess. Now you've got a problem. Your advantage in Samurai has quickly turned around, and it's time to think about defense with all those big crab samurai over there. You are still in your action phase, so you decide to attach some cards to your personalities to help them out. First, you attach Spearman to Hitomi. Bow the gold mine to pay for the Spearman. Then you decide to give Morito Tokei a spell. He doesn't have any innate magical abilities, so you decide the spell Biting Steel would be a good one to have. Bow your sanctified temple to produce the gold needed.
What was the spearman? I bought a gold mine for the spearman?
Yeah, and then temple for that. Well, Hitomi is quite powerful now. You decide that attacking would be a bad idea. I thought we already went over this. Crab player could probably adequately defend. So safer to keep her unbowed at this time, so move to Dynasty phase. You decide to hire the unicorn boy over there. Normally it would cost you 6, but you have an alliance with the unicorn, so you get a 2 gold discount. So yeah, bow your stronghold. Notice that he isn't in your clan, so you didn't have the choice of paying full gold and gaining honor. The alliance only gives you a break on how much gold he costs. You like the idea of having a Go Master that can provide advice on the battlefield, but at the moment you need Samurai quite badly, so you decide to discard him and hope that a Samurai shows up in your province next turn. You draw a Fate card, and then it says, now you sort of wish you hadn't got rid of the Go Master since you drew a terrain card, but these things happen, and your turn is over.
Oh.
Okay. So my turn, I straighten my bad cards. And we flip our dynasty cards, and it looks like we have an event, Glimpse of the Unicorn. So I'll get to draw an extra card at the end of this turn. You may wish to put the card on top of your Fate deck as a reminder. Sure, I'll do that. Replace the event with a face-down card. You don't have limited or open actions or cards to attach, so after checking with the dragon player to be sure they don't have anything to play, you announce that you are again sending your forces to attack the dragon clan armies. You declare that all of your units will be attacking the rightmost province for me, which I think means this one. So all of my units are attacking there. With all his dynasty cards face down, it doesn't all of them face down?
Am I not supposed to have the gambling house?
I don't know. Let's not worry about it, probably. Dragon Clan player decides to defend the province with Hitomi. As the attacker, you decide to resolve the battles in the other provinces first, since there's nothing there. which avoids tricks that the opponent could do, I guess. And now we're on to the Disputed Province. The defender's first action is to play Encircled Terrain. When the terrain resolves at the end of the battle, it will send home all but one unit. Since the Dragon Clan player has only one unit, this is an obvious advantage, effectively evening the odds. You glance down at your Biting Steel spell nervously. Unlike using Biting Steel, Hitomi's Force... Oh, I glanced down at it nervously. It will be bigger than my biggest unit, Sukune. It is now my turn to play an action. Looking at your hand and realizing that you are going to have only one unit in this battle, you decide to play Frenzy on Hida Sukune. That gives him a 3 force bonus until the end of the turn. It also dishonors him, and all attached followers are destroyed at the end of the turn, and I lose 2 honor. It causes immediate loss of family honor and causes Sukune to be dishonored. So we turn him 180 degrees. Furthermore, at the end of the turn, the goblins will be destroyed. At this point, the Dragon Clan player realizes that Sukune's force is going to be 9. His original 6 plus 3 for the frenzy. And the Dragon Clan player does not have actions that will increase Hitomi's force to a comparable level, so she is going to lose this battle. In order to do as much damage as possible to the crab army before she gives her life for the family, Hitomi orders her spearmen to use their ranged attack against Hida Tampako. So that is a ranged 2 attack. Since the terrain has not yet been resolved, he's still in the battle. Spearman bow, and the force 2 Hida Tampako is destroyed by the range 2 attack. If he had any followers, the spearman would have been forced to destroy them first, but a lone personality with no followers is fair game. So he dies.
Honorable dead.
Yep. You have no further actions to play at this battle, and reasonably pleased with the progress of the battle despite losing Tampako and pass. Dragon player observes the battle and calculates that the province will survive. Okay. You could bow your Shugenja to use Biting Steel, but it wouldn't change the outcome. Let's count to make sure. So he has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you have 3. So I'm 6 stronger than you, but your province strength is 7 right now.
Right.
So I would not be breaking. So using Biting Steel is not necessary. So we both pass. The terrain resolves. Obviously, Hitomi remains. And I send Yakumo home. Then we compare force. Hitomi's unit is destroyed and goes to the Dragon Clan discard pile. You would ordinarily gain 4 honor for this, 2 per card destroyed, but since Sukune is dishonored, his actions cannot bring honor to his family. Instead, Sukune becomes honorable once again. So his frenzy dishonored him, but then it also made him honor himself.
It all worked out in the end.
Yep. Crab Army's force, its province isn't destroyed. The Dragon Clan... Oh, okay, interesting. So, since the attacking army had enough force to destroy the province at some point during the battle, indeed during the entire battle until the terrain resolved, the Dragon Clan player, may put out Ring of Earth into play as a reaction to the province not being destroyed. This shows that the Dragon Clan player has demonstrated his mastery of the Way of Earth, and as a benefit, province strength increases by 3 for the remainder of the game. So the current strength of your provinces is 10. double what it originally was. The Ring of Earth should stay face up on the table to remind both players that it has been played and will remain in play and in effect until the end of the game. Once both players have finished with the resolution phase, you play Rallying Cry, which is the last card in my hand. Let's see what that does.
My hand's also empty. They're really making us go all
yeah.
out.
Play after the resolution phase of a battle to prevent your units from becoming bowed. Okay, so I just don't bow. Sukune rushes home to help defend against a possible retaliation. At this point, with the attack over, you look at your provinces and decide to pay for the Sanctified Temple, finally. And that costs 4 gold, so I assume I'll be using my Stronghold, as well as the Retired General. How much does he cost? 6. So that's the rest of my gold. So the Retired General is a retainer, which is a special kind of holding. They interplay Bowed, then you draw 2 cards from your Fate deck, one from end of turn and one for Glimpse of the Unicorn, and then the Goblin Mob dies because of the effect of Frenzy. So let's do all of that. We draw 2 cards, Goblin Mob goes away. Okay. And yeah, it looks like we have everything accurate, I think. Okay, straighten your bowed cards and your stronghold and turn over the face down dynasty cards. Let's see what we have. We have a boy and another boy. No events, so we move on to the action phase. Your honor is 6, while the crab player's family honor is 4. Since you have the highest honor, you may bow one of your personalities to lobby for the Emperor's favor. A glance at the tactical situation reveals that it would be foolhardy for you to attack. Your provinces are strong enough to withstand a crab clan attack, even if all the crab units attack together, and he is very low on fate cards, which, I mean, I have a 2-card advantage, but sure. A depleted fate hand leaves you without any surprises to pull on your opponent. Hoping that will provide you with a helpful fate draw, you bow. Oh, that's interesting. There's a typo. They typed Shingo with a G instead of a J. But you bow him for the Imperial Favor, and then you use the Imperial Favor to draw a fate card, because it could do that in this version. As noted earlier, it would be a bad idea to attack, so you skip your attack phase and go on to your dynasty phase, in which you bring out Mirumoto Taki, who costs 8 gold. You bow your stronghold for 4 and your sanctified temple for 2. So you play him with the discount. You could use gold mine to pay for his full cost and get honor, but you'd rather be able to bring the gambling house into play as well. So yeah, you bow the gold mine, bring in the gambling house. As its name implies, it's a bit of a risk. When you put it into play, you turn over and discard the top card of your fate game, or your fate deck, and that is Ring of Air. So that is a 4 gold holding now. Yeah, we could just put that under it, I guess. It would be good to have, like, a token. I wonder if they actually... Let me check the... We could just use a die, I guess. I was thinking like a token with a number. But... let's see. Rotation value 4. We could do that. You decide to leave the other guy in your provinces, so you draw a fate card and end your turn. Okay, back to Crab. Straighten your cards. Straighten my cards. And what else? Turn over your face down cards in your provinces. No events. Whoops, that's not the button. Okay, hold on.
Oh dear.
I can do this. There we go. Okay.
Oh.
Yep, there's an ogre. You drew a medium infantry last turn. You decide to put them on Hida Yakumo. That's going to be a 3 force bonus, and it costs 5 gold, so how are we going to pay for that? Sanctified Temple and Iron Mine, makes sense. Now Yakumo has 6 force and Sukune has 5, so you realize you can profitably attack the Dragon Clan's 10 strength provinces. Dragon Clan player only has 2 personalities to defend. One of them has 0 force and the other only has 2. They would get destroyed by my army, and I have a retired general as well. So I declare an attack and send both infantry units to the center province. You could attack the province with the face-up card, but you decide to gamble on the face-down center province. Dragon Clan player elects not to send either available personality to defend. They'd only be destroyed, and you can't really afford to lose more personalities. The Dragon Clan player as the defender gets the first action, but with no units has no actions to take. Oh wait, how much do I have? 11? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so I have just enough to break it. So yeah, that just happens. It looks like 2 remaining Dragon Clan provinces gain 2 more points of strength. Now they're at 12. No honor is gained for destroying a province. The gold mine that was in the province is discarded. And the Dragon Clan players' Fate and Dynasty decks are moved closer together. Do you have to move them closer together? I didn't do that with mine. Okay, I guess I'll do it. Okay. The crab guys bow. Attack phase over. Small farm costs no gold, so I can bring that into play for free. You also decide to pay to recruit Matsu Chokoku. You must pay full cost since he is not a Crab Clan personality. His honor requirement is only 1. So he comes into play for 6 gold, which looks like I produce 7 here. Extra gold disappears into the Imperial coffers. Whenever you bring a card into play, any extra gold you produce when you are bowing your holdings in Stronghold is lost to the Emperor's taxes and can't be used to pay for other cards, even if they are being brought out at the same time, in quotes. You lose that gold and must find other holdings to produce the gold. Finally, you draw a fate card, and it becomes the dragon player's turn. Okay. Wow, we still have a ways to go, actually. Alright, strain your bowed cards, turn over. Hopefully they'll start going quicker now. Isn't an event. So you go into action phase. You don't have actions, but decide you have enough good fate cards that an attack might be a worthwhile endeavor. You have an obvious target. Oops, open the menu. The province with Ogre Bushi in it. If you can destroy that province, the gigantic ogre will never get a chance to come into play. You declare an attack and send Muramoto Taki to attack the province during your infantry assignment phase. The crab decides to defend with the only personality. Is it 3? It's 4, right? Why is it 3? The die.
It's not. It's a 4.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
So 3 to 3.
Yep. I'm immune to fear. Okay, interesting. So, with my guy defending, you won't be able to destroy the province even if you send your unicorn to help out, and with biting, steel, and the actions in your hand, you will be able to defeat my guy easily, apparently. You decide to leave that guy at home where things are reasonably safe. Crab has no cavalry, so the battle goes to battle action phase. Crab assesses his options and realizes that although he could give a +2 force bonus with retired general, you could receive a 3 force bonus with biting steel and win the battle. So he decides to sacrifice the lion instead and play Deadly Ground, which is a terrain that prevents any further actions that would not remove Deadly Ground.
Oh no.
Yep, this is an unusual terrain card because it takes effect immediately. You don't have any actions that would remove Deadly Ground, so you are forced to pass. Battle now resolves. It's a tie at 3 force apiece, and both units die. When there's a tie, you gain 1 honor for each card you destroyed, so we both gain 1 honor. And where are we? Province survives. After your moderately unsuccessful attack, you decide to bring out Miyamoto Daini in order to shore up your defenses somewhat. You have enough gold available, so you decide to pay the full cost and add his personal honor of 3 to your family honor, bringing it up to a total of 10. You will need to bow your gold mine and sanctified temple to pay his full cost. You also have enough gold to pay for Togashi Rinjin. Bow your stronghold and gambling house, but 8 gold isn't enough to pay for its full cost, so you need the gold cost savings. He only has 1 honor, personal honor though, so it's better to do that on him. Lastly, you draw a card from your fate deck and your turn ends. I think later on they made it so you could only gain the honor once per turn, didn't they?
For what? Guys?
Yeah, buying the guy.
I don't know.
I feel like I remember reading a later edition of the rules and it said you could only do that once a turn. Like way later. Okay. Crab. Straighten all these cards. Turn over your face down cards.
That's right. Rinjin's the guy with basically just infinite range 2 attacks.
Is that... Wait. Is that just infinite? Is it repeatable?
I don't know.
Does it have to say repeatable? That's interesting. I want to look up that card on Oracle because sometimes they have like updated versions of the text. Battle any number of times per turn, range 2 attack that strength will not be changed and cannot combine. So yeah, wow, that is interesting. Fortunately, I have no one who will die to a range 2 right now. So we flip up these. Got an iron mine and a monstrous war machine. You decide to declare an attack. Man, it's so weird how you attack and then do dynasty.
Yes. I mean, I get it. It does make you, like, hold off for the first turn or two.
Yeah. You send both Sukune and Yakumo to attack the leftmost province, hoping to repeat the success of the last turn. So this one... To your surprise, the Dragon Clan player sends Miyamoto Daini to defend the attacked province. You have no cavalry, and the dragon declares that he will defend alone, so you proceed to battle action segment. As the defender, the dragon gets the first action and plays Iaijutsu Duel, specifying Daini and Yakumo. That is... Neither may refuse, winner gains 5 family honor. Cannot be declined. So they begin a one-on-one fight. Unfortunately, the fate card in your hand has a crummy focus value. That's what it actually says. I guess they used that word back then. Even if you focused... How much chi does he have? 4, and I have 3. Even if you focus, Daini will certainly win the duel. I guess that's referring to me focusing. Yes, because...
we both have 1 card, so if you
Yeah.
have a 1 focus, and I have
Yeah.
a 1, like there's no way, unless I have a 0 focus card, which I don't think exists.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah?
Goblin Mob.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, so you just... Yakumo just strikes, Dragon is faster, and Yakumo dies. Dragon player gains 5 honor, and his family honor is now 15. It's a lot of honor. It's now your turn to...
halfway.
Yeah. It's now your turn to play an action, and you're still winning the overall battle with 6-3, so you pass. Dragon now has an opportunity to play an action, so he plays Entrapping Terrain. Which...
I don't.
Oh, is that not what's in your hand?
There it is.
Oh, alright, cool. When the terrain resolves, it will send everybody in the battle home with no resolution. The attackers weren't able to find their way to the province to attack it. Interesting. You don't have any way to get rid of the entrapping terrain, so you pass. Dragon player also passes, and that doesn't balance. Okay, so we all just go back home. Well, that was unsuccessful. So you now decide to bring out the monstrous war machine of Fuleng. That costs 6 gold and causes you a loss of 5 honor. Bow your Iron Mine and Jade Works to bring it out.
Oh, I don't want to deal with this thing.
Lose 5 honor, down to 0. May not challenge or be challenged. Has force equals 0 with no followers. Destroys all followers when it bows. They had no force. Oh, would you look at that? I happen to have a 0 cost, 0 force follower in hand. What luck. The war machine was a gift to your armies from the dark forces of the Shadowlands in exchange for your loyalty. And while it is incredibly powerful, it has some terrible restrictions. Okay. You also bring out the Iron Mine with your Sanctified Temple. You'll probably be able to play the Ogre next turn, so you keep him. I'm over here. Draw a fate card and end your turn. Okay. So straighten your bowed cards and turn over face down dynasty cards, and it looks like we... Ooh. We do have an event this time, which is Emperor's Peace. No attacks may be made until the beginning of your next turn. Okay. Interesting. So we get a turn off.
Would like that next turn. Well, I guess not. Either way, I don't have to worry about you attacking me.
Yeah. Okay. So now you bow your unicorn guy to get the Imperial Favor once again. And that allows you to draw a fate card. Further in the action phase, you attach the crystal arrow to Togashi Rinjin. He has a built-in ranged attack and can now destroy a Shadowlands card with the Crystal Arrow if he faces one in battle.
Figure I used the temple.
Yeah, probably. As a final limited action, you decide to start the push towards a political victory. Oh, so you're going to use the Sanctified Temple to gain honor. And it says use the gold mine for the... Wait. Use the gold mine for this action, so, I mean, the other two both cost 4, so yeah, one of those. So now you have 17 honor, having no more limited actions to perform. You skip your attack phase and go straight to your dynasty phase, in which you bring into play the holding Hawks and Valkans. And that also gives you honor, so then you draw a fate card and end your turn. Also, it has a nice white border on it in this set. Okay, back to Crab. Straighten all of these. Wrong way. And no events. Ooh, but that's a card.
Uh-oh. That's Yakimo.
Yep. You have 2 cards in your hand, one of which can only be played if it is the last card in your hand.
Ring of Void, huh?
Yep. Fortunately, the other card in your hand is a follower you can attach, which happens to fit on the War Machine. Furthermore, oh wow, so this is, it does everything. So it is Shield Wall, and that also prevents you from using the Crystal Arrow. With a maniacal laugh, you attach the Shield Wall to the War Machine. Then, since the Ring of Void is the last card in your hand, you put it into play.
Where's my maniacal laugh? There you go. Perfect.
Yeah. You cannot attack this turn because of the event. So during your Dynasty phase, you bring out Hida Yakumo Crab Clan Oni. You could pay the full gold cost and gain 0 honor, but not even Crab Clan Samurai are that poor at math, so you just bow your stronghold and small farm to produce 5 gold instead. Good to know. Okay. Crab Oni is a very unusual personality. He gains force and chi for every crab personality you have in play, and he does count himself, so now, right now he has +2/+2. Whenever you gain a new crab personality or if one is killed, it will go up or down. However, there is no controlling him in battle, so you must assign him to battles alone. It points out that you can still move him in and out of battles because the restriction is only for assigning. With the money saved on the Oni, you finally bring out the Ogre Bushi. So he costs 9. I have 3, 6, 9. Unfortunately, won't get to use the temple, but oh well. Lastly, you reap the benefits of enlightenment and draw 5 cards instead of 1 due to Ring of the Void's effect.
Now I'm boned.
Okay. So, back to Dragon. At the beginning of your turn, Emperor's Peace ends. Both players may now once again make attacks. You straighten your bowed cards and turn over the face-down cards, and there are no events. Good, so you go to your action phase. Now that there's been a turn of peace to fortify your defenses, you once again send the unicorn guy to get the Imperial Favor, since he's your weakest personality. And then you use that to draw a card once again. Also, as a limited action, you bow your Hawks and Valkans to gain a point of family honor. Crab has no actions to take, so... Okay, again deciding that an attack would be foolhardy at best, you skip your attack phase and proceed straight on to Dynasty phase. You bring out a second Sanctified Temple. Why didn't you use the other one this turn? Did I miss something?
Am I buying both guys?
You're definitely buying the temple. Yeah, you are buying both. I guess that's why. You'll have to use gold savings. Draw a fate card and end the turn.
I don't have to use gold savings.
Oh,
I have 3 and I've got 7 gold.
well, this is about right, but yeah.
Yeah. I've got 9
Maybe.
gold.
I'm thinking maybe it did want you to use the temple. Let's say you
Okay,
use the
I'll use the
temple.
temple. I'm at 20.
And then you do that, yeah. I guess it works out the same either
it
way.
averages out, yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. Okay, crab. Straighten cards. Turnover cards. No events. You have a lot of cards. You decide to attach heavy infantry and goblin chuckers to Sukune. So heavy infantry. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Wonder if I'm supposed to. Yeah, I'll just switch the follower I have in my hand for that, I guess. There. So heavy infantry costs 8, that costs 2, so it's a total of 10. So what are we bowing? Stronghold, Iron Mine, Small Farm for the heavy infantry. And then that costs 2, so Temple maybe? We'll find out, I guess. And then I lose 2 honor. You get to -20, you lose the game. With your next action, you play Oath of Fealty. Ooh, okay. So that makes all the personalities you control swear fealty to you. Any personality...
No, now Yakima's gigantic.
Yeah, any personality not aligned with your clan gains 1 force, 1 chi permanently and becomes aligned with your clan. So let me maybe get some more dice.
Oh no, I got you. Hold on.
Oh, you do?
Oh, no, not that one. Maybe this one? Yeah, there's the crab +1 tokens right there.
Nice. Yeah, I'll just do that and we'll assume it means both. Okay. And Yakumo is...
It's your girl.
Yep. Yakumo is now an 8/8. With all this overwhelming force available, you send your armies out once again to attack. Yakumo is going to go... Hold on, let's move these guys out of the way. He is going to go alone at the right province. And... where are we? And then these 2 go at the left province. And then I guess the ogre doesn't do anything, question mark. Yeah, Ogre Bushi stays at home to defer future dragon attacks. Sukune and the War Machine apparently don't need his help. You have no cavalry in play, so Dragon player knows this will be the final position of your units. He decides to concentrate on destroying the deadly Oni Hida Yakumo and leaves the other province undefended. Sends everybody except for the Shugenja to defend the province being attacked by the Oni. Since you are the attacker, you decide which battle to resolve first, and you choose the undefended province. Neither player has any actions, and it is destroyed by the 18-force attacking army. Remaining Dragon Clan province gains 2 more strength. What did you discard, by the way? Okay.
Dagashi Yoshi.
Well, let's just pretend that was what it said.
What was it? What did it say?
It said Jade Works. Okay. Did I get that right? Right, left, yeah. Oh well. There might be mistakes in the rulebook. Okay, both attacking units bow to return home, and when it bows, War Machine destroys the shield wall. Okay. It's now time to resolve the other battle. As the defender, Dragon gets to play the first action, and since he's winning the battle, he passes. He could bow the Togashi Rinjin and destroy the arrow to destroy the Oni, but that would not gain the clan any honor and it would waste the arrow. Right now the dragon army has more force and it will be destroyed without the use of the arrow, and the dragon will gain honor. You play the action Test of Might. Challenges to a duel. No, I do.
Oh.
Yeah. Cannot be refused. Compare force instead of chi, but otherwise treated as normal. Winner gains 3 honor and losers bowed. So I guess it doesn't kill. Rinjin is hopelessly outclassed by the Oni. There are no cards in the game with a focus value higher than 5, so focusing would be a waste of a card. Rinjin strikes and loses the duel. In a test of might, the loser is only bowed and not killed, but that does mean his force will not count during the battle. I gain 3 honor from winning the duel, so I'm back at positive. Very nice. Where are we? Unfortunately for the Dragon Clan player, players cannot perform any actions except appropriate reactions while you are resolving an action like this duel, so he could not have fired his arrow until the Dragon player's next action, and by then it's too late. Dragon player's turn to play an action. His side is now losing by a force total of 8 to 5. So you bow, you use Biting Steel on Miyamoto Daini to give him 3 force bonus. That is now a tie. I respond by bowing Retired General to give him a 2 force bonus. 2 force worth of useful advice, giving you the advantage 10 to 8. But the Dragon player has one more trick up his sleeve. He plays Outflank on Daini, giving him another 3 force bonus and tipping the battle to the Dragon army. You are out of useful actions and pass. The Dragon is winning and also passes. Battle resolves. Dragon army wins 11 to 10. Yakumo is destroyed and the Dragon player gains 2 honor, bringing his total up to 20.
22.
Yeah. Okay, attacks are over. There's only one more Dragon Clan province for you to destroy in order to win the game. In anticipation, you bring 2 retainers. Don't forget to bow the holdings to produce enough gold. So we get Go Master and we get, whoops. Wait, stop that. Famous poet. And that costs 3 and 3. And I draw a card. And it's your turn. Dragon 8. You straighten your bowed cards and your stronghold and turn over. Okay, I guess the dice is not working very well. Yeah, that's fine. You didn't get an event, so you go to action phase, bow the Hawks and Valkans to gain a point of honor. And then you attach the spell The Fires from Within to Agasha Tamari. Since he, yes.
Hey, look at that.
Since he has a 3 chi bonus when casting spells, it will allow him to cast 2 consecutive ranged 5 attacks or a single ranged 10 attack. Yep, that's pretty big. You should now bow Tsuburo to gain the Imperial Favor and draw a Fate card, and once more skip your action phase. Bring Togashi Yoshi into play at full cost to gain his personal honor. You now draw a card and hope you can hold off the crab armies long enough to get to 40 honor. And at that point, it just has us play out the rest of the game ourselves. So let's see how it goes.
So I have to honor rush, basically.
Yeah, that's kind of what they're telling you, I guess. So let's unbow everything. Let's see what we get. Shiba Katsuda and Kyoso no Oni. 7 gold, 9 gold, 7 gold. Okay, oops. Get under there. Sure would be nice if I had a Shugenja. Alright, I guess action phase, I'll play a Lesser Oni on the Monstrous War Machine. So it has a dude. Three, 4, 5, 10, 12. Okay, so he's pretty big. I'm afraid of that boy, though. Man, you have a lot of boys, actually. Okay, what are the totals here?
You notice in the last round it didn't tell me to get the Imperial Favor for some reason?
Did it not? I thought it did.
Oh, well then I did it.
Okay.
Oh, that's why I had the spell.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, that works out. I'll just do that.
Okay, so I have... Does this say... Followers add no force? Yeah, so 8, 9, 15, 16, 17 to 19, 20, 21, 26, 27, 28. And you have... that gives 3, so... 3, 6... You don't have a lot of big force numbers. It's basically that big ranged attack that I have to worry about. Like, the problem is, I have one card in my hand, but it's not a card I can play, so I can't activate Ring of the Void. Which is kind of unfortunate. But, oh well. I think we'll just try and attack and see what happens. Like, it's not like a super serious game, so whatever. So yeah, everyone will attack for a lot of force. 16,
Okay.
17, 19,
So
20,
I think I defend with these 4 guys.
Yeah, so you're gonna either Crystal Arrow or Fire.
So your total is 6. Oh no, sorry, 7.
These are +1, so 16.
And 9. And 3, 4,
This
5,
guy's 12, so 28.
12. And I have 2,
3, 4,
3,
7.
5, 6, 7. So I would have to. Oh wait, they have a range 2 attack.
Yeah, they do. You can give someone +3 though.
So well, if I kill Sukune, then do you lose the whole unit?
Kill him how? With a ranged attack?
Yeah.
Well, you can't target someone who has followers with a ranged attack, so you'd have to kill both of the followers first.
Right.
So you could do 2 ranged attacks at 5, so that you could kill both of the followers, and then he would just be by himself.
And then he would be a 5.
Yeah. And then you could crystal arrow this, I guess, and then I would have 12.
11, 12. And then, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh wait,
7.
you actually have, this guy has a ranged attack too.
Yes.
Oh, you can just kill both of these followers, huh?
Yeah. So first action, I kill your 2 followers.
Okay.
Oh wait, yeah, I kill those 2 followers.
Well, you could kill this one with him, right?
Well, I'm gonna kill your lesser Oni with them, so they don't have.
Well, you could do both.
Oh, good point. Good point. But I have to make 2 consecutive ranged attacks.
Yeah. So you're doing that first?
Yeah, so I'll take out these 2.
Okay.
I'll leave that because this guy has a ranged attack, so I want to get rid of your ranged
Right.
attack and your guy that costs 5.
Yeah. I have. I mean, I'm winning, I guess. Oh, actually, it's to any personality. I mean, he already used his ranged attack, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. I mean, I think you're just gonna win this battle probably. So I have no cards to play.
Okay, then I'm going to use Rinjin's ranged attack to take out your lesser Oni, which knocks this guy down to a 0.
Yep.
And then I'm going to crystal arrow the Ogre Bushi.
Yep. And then I'm at 5. You're at 3, 6. So, I mean, I guess I can retire General on Sukune to force you to spend that.
And then I'll do that.
Yeah. And yeah, so you win.
Okay, so I get
3
4
or
honor.
6. Oh, does that
It's just personalities.
so the item doesn't count? I think followers count.
Oh, I do get 1 for your lesser Oni.
Oh yeah.
Because it said if I kill them with an action in battle, I gain an additional honor.
Yeah. Let me open the rulebook and see what it says about destroying cards in battle. Because I think there was a situation where a follower got destroyed. Where was it? Yeah, it just says per card destroyed.
Well, I had to kill them before the end of the fight, so I don't know. Does that count?
Well, no, I mean for the item here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I think it's 6.
Crazy.
Yeah, and
So, like,
then
don't lose fights.
yeah, basically. I can buy this for, let's see. Yeah, we'll buy it for that, and then we'll buy this guy for 368. And we lose 3 honor.
Now, do I even have to have the guy at the fight to do the range attack?
Yes.
Okay. Because I thought so, but then it sounded like the rules were saying I could do it not there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. Well, because that's a battle action and this is an open action, right?
Oh, right. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, so I think that's what it is. Okay, so draw a card and go ahead. I mean, I still have 3 provinces and you only have 1, so maybe I'll be okay.
Okay. So I.
Oh, I want to discard this guy also.
Hey, it's a unicorn.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use that for 1.
Oh, you're pretty close.
Hmm. Oh, I will. I'll send Yoshi to get the Imperial favor and draw a card.
Okay. I have a spell in my hand, so I need to draw a Shugenja so I can play it.
Okay, so I think I'll just do both of these to get 2, putting me at 5, 35.
Okay.
Then I will spend 3 for some spearmen on Daini.
Okay.
And let's see. I will spend 8.
Oh. 3
Alright.
Shugenja. Dang.
And then I will no battle actions. I'm gonna move him
Okay.
and refill and draw.
Alright, let's see what we get here. Well, that's a Shugenja. The issue is like you just win next turn. And I don't think I have enough time to do anything about that.
Yori.
Yep. Yeah, like your army is just too big, right?
Well, Rinjin is getting +5/+5 from the armor, so he's an 8/6.
Yeah. And you would have first action too.
I can actually take out both of your
Yeah.
with Tamori's ranged attack.
So it's kind of hopeless for me. Oh well.
Oh, a scorpion?
Oh wait. That guy actually lets me live an extra turn.
Oh yeah.
Alright, sure. 3, 6, 7, 8. I'll buy him. Bringing a follower into play. Don't really need that. 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll buy Yori for 5. And we'll spend our last 3 to... wish I had one more gold. Wait. It's... Can I... Hold on, let me grab the turn sequence thing. So I can't actually play any spells or followers right now.
No, because
So
Yori came out
in the dynasty phase, yeah.
At the end of the round.
So I guess I'll just use this gold to buy the Bushi Dojo. Might as well. And I'll draw a card.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yori's pretty good with Void. Oh.
It's gonna. I was like, if it's a dragon, with 2 personal honor, I win.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hawks and Falcons.
Yep.
For 1. What's that cost? 3. So that for that.
I'll allow him to steal that honor.
Steal it, and then that and that. 38. And let's see. Do I want? No, I don't. I don't care there. So I'll do that to put this out.
Yep. So I probably still lose, but let's see what we get.
Kumo.
Alright, we'll pay 3 gold to put... What will we do?
Oh,
Yeah.
You had to destroy one of your holdings when you put Kyoto no Oni into play.
There we go. Forgot about that. 3 gold to play Summon Undead Champion. 1 gold to play Scout on this, I think, to protect it from ranged attacks. It doesn't even protect it, does it? Because you just do 2. Oh well.
Oh, I forgot. I actually forgot to go get the Imperial Favor that round.
Yeah. And then I'll use Summon Undead Champion. I lose 4 honor. And then I guess we'll just do a battle. Like, you're probably just gonna kill everything here, but let's see what happens. He'll just,
Okay,
I mean, he's going in either way.
I defend with everybody except for this dude.
Okay. You don't want that extra +2.
What's that?
The armor.
Oh, in the army. That's right.
Yeah.
No, I will then. And so first action, I will kill the demon and the undead champion and him.
Okay. And then you just have a ton of guys, and I don't have anything. So in that case, I will do a ranged attack to kill. I'll kill this guy, he's annoying.
Oh, stopwatch?
Yeah. Alright, that's it.
Alright.
So you actually win off that because you get 4 honor.
Ah. Hooray!
Yep. Okay, well, I think I know how to play now.
Yeah, I think I got most of it.
Yeah.
Oh, still no dragon down there.
Oh, look who it is. Got the whip guy.
I had a Naga.
Oh,
I had
nice.
Isha coming up next. Oh, and then the boy himself.
Interesting.
I really did have a few unicorn.
Yeah.
What's this? Oh, that would have been a good one too.
Yeah. Tamari with 7 chi. He gets 2/7 strength ranged attacks. Man, Fire from Within is pretty good. The fact
Especially on him.
yeah, the fact that it's like repeatable too. It doesn't destroy the spell or anything. But yeah, with him is really good synergy. There's Kamoko.
Oh, and I had Toturi.
Yep.
And
Toku.
this is the all-star group at the bottom of the deck here.
Yeah. Alright, well, I guess we can start playing our actual games now whenever we want to do that. I don't know if you want to play today. That kind of took a while.
Yeah, I at least need a break, if nothing else.
Yeah.
Ooh,
But...
Tomb of Jade.
Oh.
Doesn't even have to be at the battle, that one.
Yeah, it's a limited, so you do it during action phase, right?
Yeah.
Perform any limited action. I think I have some kind of okay synergy in my deck, but the big problem is probably that I just don't have enough gold producing holdings yet. I have one that matches my clan, and then for my actual
yes, I'm going
deck.
to be absolutely gold.
Yeah. And then I have...
Although I do feel a little bit better that that didn't feel too bad, and I didn't have that like. I just only had the province and what, like 4 gold producing things, and that didn't feel too bad. Although, admittedly, I did flip a ring on the gambling den.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
These are also 40 card decks, so.
Yeah, we're close to it.
No, oh, I mean,
The
well, 79, I guess.
yeah, I think in crab. So there's the 78. I think in crab the fate, either fate or dynasty, one of them is not as many. I don't know why. Here, let me reload it. 39, 33. Oh, because Kune starts in play. Yeah, it's 38 fate for both of us, actually.
Huh.
And 41 dynasty because we get our gold holding.
If you actually started every game with a gold, like one like clan holding in play, that would. I mean, I remember back in the day, I definitely used to get like production screwed.
Yeah, it's almost double.
When you only have 4 cards, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, like let's shuffle this and see what we get. Oh, okay, well. Apparently it's gonna prove me wrong here. Maybe these decks just have a lot of gold holdings in them, I don't know.
Oh, Merchant Caravan, the worst version of gambling den.
Yep. I mean, you get to choose, I guess, but. Alright, there we go. Like, this is a good flip. So.
I mean, 2's not bad. Just getting something.
Yeah.
Like, not being stuck at 4 is the key to happiness.
Yeah. What was I gonna look up?
Especially since, like, the champions and stuff cost, like, 12.
Yeah, they're a lot. Like I think I said that I actually did pull a clan champion, but I only got like 2 personalities for that clan and no holdings, whereas I got like 8 personalities for another clan and 1 gold holding. So
I got, like, either 4 or 6 for every clan. Well, every, not Scorpion.
Yeah.
And not,
I mean, you could have gotten 6 Scorpion if you got. Are they? I know Kachiko's
they're not even on
rare.
the same rarity. Like, they don't actually get a stronghold until Shadowlands, I believe.
Right, but there are Scorpion personalities in the set.
Yeah, just not a lot.
Yeah, there are 2. I know Kachiko's rare. I forget if the other guy is. So what was I gonna look up? There's some game mechanic. Oh yeah, mulligans. Do we get any kind of mulligan in this? If not, I think we should like house rule that because otherwise.
There's no mulligans.
Okay. Yeah, how about we do dynasty mulligans at least? Should we do both, do you think? Probably don't really need it for fate as much. I feel like we will kind of need that for dynasty though.
The other Scorpion is also rare.
Okay, yeah. So you would have had to get all 6's rare slots. Imperial favor. That's the other thing that I'm still not quite decided on is the favor. I guess it's not really that powerful. Probably just use it as printed and see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, the draw is always there, and that's probably the most useful one.
Right. Well, later it became draw and discard.
Right.
But
But
yeah.
like early on with strict card advantage, it's just you can't really compete unless it's like there's a really close fight with everybody.
So
I
do you,
just can't. I can't battle math out usually far enough. When this game gets a super wide board,
mhm.
trying to math it out is just like mind blowing.
Yeah. So do you think we should use original favor or new favor?
I think we should just do it the way the game was.
Okay.
Like that's the whole point, right? Is to play the old game.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair. But
Man, I
then,
don't think I've played that box set in what, like 23 years.
yeah. Is that how old it is? When did it come out?
Uh, Came out in '96.
Yeah, so
I think I played it in a couple times with some friends in '97.
hmm. So I would have been like 4. So, I mean, what do you think about Dynasty Mulligans? Because, like, if we were playing constructed, then I would just say, yeah, let's just do it how it is. But with sealed, I feel like it's gonna potentially be an issue, and that would at least help a little bit.
Maybe we could just try a game without it and see how it ends up.
Yeah, all right. So we'll just do first round with rules as written, basically. Honor related option. Oh yeah, they have a bunch of honor related optional rules. Like if you touch another player's deck or cards without permission, you lose 1 honor. I'm thinking for
Hmm.
optional rules, we just do the higher family honor goes first.
Yeah, I think that's the way we always played it.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for playing. Good game.
Hey, so wait, you're saying if I didn't want to go first, I could just touch your deck a couple of times?
Uh, hmm. Well, like I think the idea is that
Uh,
first player is determined before the game starts. So
fair.
probably not. But